Hello, welcome to another session with me, Aruna Dantabhaktuni. In today's session, we will learn about factors. If you would recall, we had learned about month.ab in one of our previous lessons. So if you were to use that, you would get abbreviated month names when you use that command. Now let's create a sample data. Here the months are stored as strings, and it might sound like a reasonable thing to do. So here is randomly picked 5 months or names of 5 months. However, if you were to sort this using the sort command, you would see that the output is not in the month order, but more in the alphabetical order. And if you were to randomly replace one of the month names by Bob, which is not the name of a month, it would still take it. Now let's see what we can do if we use factors. First, we want to convert that string to a factor. So now let's do that. Use factor as the command and change the data string that we had about months to a month.ab. So in this, you can see that we have used a command called levels, which is equal to month.ab. So what levels would do is that it specifies all allowed values in the correct order. So now we can assign this to a new string. And if you were to look at that using the factor, you see that there is an NA replaced for Bob, because now it recognizes that Bob is not the name of a month. We can also now sort to see how sorting works in this particular case. As you can see, it actually sorts the months in the order and not the alphabetical order as it had done earlier. We could also now look at what would be the warning if we were to ask for previously the name Bob, which was in second position. What would it tell you? See what warning comes out. As you can see, it tells you that Bob is not a valid name of a month. Now, let's compare the size of the data. Let's compare the two strings that we created, month data and month data underscore f. As you can see that in this particular case, that the byte size for the factor was bigger. However, if we were to make this a much bigger data set, you would see that very soon you would see something opposite. Let me just quickly run that, run the second command there and see what you see when you're looking at the byte size for the data. Surprisingly, when we are looking at the factor command for the same data string, for a much bigger data size, the byte size is a lot more smaller. So that's it for today's lesson. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in another of our lessons soon.